Hello and good evening, everyone! Welcome back to my Floramancer world that I'm just loading up. That's why things aren't loaded in all the way yet. I promised to do some stuff in here, and I have to admit I didn't. I promised to do some work on building. I did a little bit of that. But, you know, I decided to start my stream a little early tonight so that we can just kind of play around in the world and just get some things done or get nothing done. Who knows, right? I did do some mining in my mining area over that way somewhere. So I do have a bit more resources. I am trying to figure out why am I so low on FPS? I have nothing running. Let's see if I close that, if that helps. Tiny little bit. That's fine. It'll probably get a little bit better. But a couple of things I know that I want to do eventually. They're like on my to-do list. Oh, hi Owen. Nice to see ya. Get rid of the torches. Botania has light sources. I could totally use Botania's light sources. Quark has light sources. They have some kind of lantern. I don't need torches. Torches are everywhere. I should work on getting different light sources. So I'll be figuring out what I want to do for that eventually, right? I want to hide the Corporeal Spark network dropper things. I want to just drop them down a couple of blocks so that you can't see them. The challenge is that right now they're here so that I know where they are, you know, so I can be like, oh, here's the network and it's connected, right? Yep, it's all connected. But I do want to hide them because I don't like them sticking out, being obvious. So yeah. So as far as building is concerned, I went over here and I kind of lined the walls and changed the floor. I think I changed the floor. I know I lined the walls in here. Nothing fancy, nothing super pretty, just lined the walls. So this room is essentially done and it works. It gets filled up to here and turns off, which yay, we already did that. And then I decorated the living wood farm as well. And this was something that I was trying to figure out what to do, how to do the turn on off cycle thing. I did. So this is the room. I have to do a ceiling yet, but this is the room, and the on-off switch is actually just a comparator on that chest, sending a redstone signal around to a piston over here that is connected to this redstone block, and the redstone block goes in to turn off the signal and pulls out so that it counts the hourglass. That's really it. So then I lined the floor. Oops. I don't need you. I really don't need you. So yeah, that's what this is going to look like. Like I said, I still need to do the ceiling, and I'm trying to decide. I'm probably going to do obsidian up here, unless there's other blocks that can't be moved. I don't want the birch to be pushed up. So I don't know. I might do, I really didn't want pistons pushing the blocks down. So I'm not really sure what to do there. I suppose I still have to figure that out. We have a whole bunch of space to spread out. I really like that. So I hope to be making use of that really soon. I also added the timer in there for the animated torch to send birch that way and that way. I do not have it set up for like when that drawer is full to not go that way. I haven't figured out how to do that. I don't know. So that's something I'm thinking about. And I really think that's all I've done. I did a lot of mining because I wanted some resources, and I think they're still running over in the furnaces last time I looked. Nope, the furnaces are all done. So those are done. I have a little bit of mana, not a ton, stored up here. When there's a ton stored up here, I'll run the orchid. So yeah, and I haven't done anything over here. Are you full? Yay. So yeah, let's check here. We've got, let's take out some more cobble. I've been using that as a placeholder to control how much it's making, because this mana pool was draining dry and then there was just coal floating up here. And so I used cobble to fill this up artificially. And I've been slowly taking bits out as I know that this pool is full. So yeah. What we have a working Rune of Earth. We can do that. The next thing we need to do is the Rune of Fire. And that is going to be, we have netherwort, gunpowder. Oh, we have to do that. And nether brick. So we need to do those supplies. And then we'll be able to set up the other rune. I'm just walking around checking things. Whoa, what's going on here? Must have been a desync when it... Is that level that way too? It's not bad. How are we on seeds? Okay, I'll worry about that in a bit. And then down here, I've been trying to give it a thought about using force relays to try to reduce the amount of mana spreaders necessary. I'm gonna have to do some reading and learning, because I realize there's a way to, you bind a force relay to a block and it sends the mana to that block. So I wouldn't need to bounce the mana back and forth. I could just have it go into the force relay and then have it like break the stack. So it would go to here and then it would go up and it would break the whole mushroom stem, so then I wouldn't need these other 5 mana spreaders. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm thinking that is the way it would work. As far as turning these on and off, I don't know. It is possible. I bet I could do an observer block that would detect when the mushroom stem is there. And so then it would turn it on, and it could be on a timer. And then, you know, every time it detects the mushroom, the timer resets or something. I'm gonna have to learn what to do there. How are we doing on mushrooms? 3 stacks and almost 4 stacks, so we're okay for now. And I have a cactus, a janky cactus farm up there. Bloop. Oh, it's just got one now, but I know that the hopper under there is full, so yeah. All right. Ooh, I still have water. That's good. Let's bind you. This one always loses its bind to the mana pool, and I always have to rebind it. I don't know why, but we'll turn that on. So we'll let that run for a while until the water disappears or something. We definitely need to do this path. And then this is where we do our Rune of Earth right now, and next to it will be the Rune of Fire here. That'll be fun. Okay, so let's figure out doing the resources that we need for the Rune of Fire. We need to take gravel and turn it into flint so that we can take the flint and turn it into gunpowder. To do that, we're going to need mana, so we need to make sure we're in proximity to one of the mana lines that we have throughout the base. Or need to be able to extend the mana line. So we do have one going that way. Not very far. I'm thinking. I'm thinking we could do it off of this path. I don't have anything else going this way, but there is more cave system down here. We can make a stairway down into this area and set up a flint, gravel to flint farm. There's plenty of space. I think this is a dead end up here, so it could really be a room for the gravel to flint. And then after we do gravel to flint, we can do the flint to gunpowder in our existing setup in where the line of crafting is. So do I want to do flint that far away? That's the question. Because that seems like quite a distance. Yeah, we'll just set up flint to gunpowder like right here. Is this still going? Nope. And how are you? Full. Yay! Alright. I have 37 levels. I should enchant some books to get these levels used up. Do I have any spare books in here? Nope, I need to make some books. So let's make some books. Hi Darkwing, nice to see you. Let's do 32 sugarcane. Okay, maybe it's all one word. Did I not put a corporeal spark on it, maybe? I'm doing all right. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to get up to tonight on stream. I didn't quite plan anything out, so we'll be figuring things out as we go along. There is a spark. Are you not bound to anything? You are. Sugar canes. It's plural. Why would they do that? Probably like seeds. When you want one seed, you have to request one seeds. Doesn't make sense, does it? Alright, so let's do this. 32 sugar canes. Wow. Don't get it. Leather, we have 20. Let's make 12 books, depending on how much sugar cane I just requested. 10. Okay, we can make 10 books. Yeah, I know, because I'm tentatively planning Fire Rune Resources right now. So yeah, I know that's what my title says, Fire Rune Resources. We are technically working on that, technically. Okay, let me bring up, I have a chart of all of the, a list of all of the enchants with their max level. I'm trying to get one of each because, you know, with Botania, you don't consume the books. So I've been trying to do that. So I have checked off the ones that I already have the max enchant level for. And then the ones I don't are in here at lower tier, so I can boost them. The ones that I do have are in here. So let's do some book enchanting. We want to try to get, we need punch. We do need punch 2. Alright, punch 2, thank you. Alright, let me check it off. Power 3. We need power 5. That will help us get there. Let's put the punch book in here. Yeah, I noticed that the the videos and streams thing, Couchbot, that they use in the Discord is glitchy. It doesn't always work. What do we have for power? And any books that have more than one enchant on it, I don't want. Because it only uses the top enchant. So if I use this with mana enchanting, it would only use Unbreaking 3. So yeah, I need to keep an eye on that. Power 3, Power 4. Do we have another Power 4? No. So put these two together because we need to get Power 5. Respiration? Do I have Respiration? No, and it's Respiration 3. And it's only Respiration 3. Yay! Alright, Respiration 3. Let's check you off. We're probably gonna need some more. Oh, I'm down to 28 levels. So I have to decide whether or not this is worth it. Or if I should just wait till I have 30 again. I should probably just wait until I have 30. Let's put that in there. And leather, sugar canes. I don't think I had any paper. And then the Corporea Spark. Okay, so I need to decide where to put the Flint farm. I don't want to put it down there because that's like crops and stuff. I'm planning on putting animals and whatnot over on this side, which is why I was leaning towards going this way. We could also go. That might be worth it. Going down here. And then we're gonna have to hop into my test world because I have to remember how I set up the gravel into flint production. If we went down here, I know I have this blocked off, but this has more hallway to it that I could turn this into an actual like hall. And then this one is one that leads towards our flowers, which has we can have plenty of space to go that way, or we can go that way. And there's mana somewhere around here. There's a mana pool. That's the Corporea. There. It's this area here that has the mana pool. So we can bring the mana line this way when we need to. Okay. Oh, that was not what I had planned to do. So we're down here. Great. Let me up. Alright. So if we did go this way, let's clear this out a little bit. Paths. There's some that go up and there's some that go that way. So we could go this way with our path. Just use that for example. And we don't want to tear out the cobble that's on my left because that is our spider farm. There we go, that's the... Ooh, I haven't been over here to light it up. Okay, awesome. Alright, so it looks like we could go here for Flint and I'd be happy because it looks like we have, yep, and this is out by the tree farm. Alright, oh, Enderman, hi there. Would you like to give me your pearl? Would you? I have to look at your eyes because I can't get over there. But you can come over here. Here. No pearls? You cheat. You cheat! Alright. Yes. Let's do a pat. Let's get some flooring in here. And we'll plan for this to be a doorway. Plan for this to be a doorway into another hall. And we'll go this way right here for a flint room where we're going to turn flint, gravel into flint. That is going to be the purpose. Gravel into flint. I don't need a huge space because I'm going to be using a tiny planet to break the gravel. I just need to make sure that I am not going to interfere with the spider spawner that's below us. Oh, that's why I'm kind of clearing out. This is spider spawner here, I believe. Yeah. So we're getting that cleared out. Alright, so we can't go down, but we can go up. Go up. Good plan. Alright, so let's plan this out a little bit. Wall. 3 wide door? Sure. 3 wide door. Go this way further for walkway, but this will be where we go in. So if I do wall here so that we don't see the living rock. And we'll get you. Why didn't it switch over? So if we have wall here, we need to go this way. I like doing relatively symmetrical rooms. So we go 5 wide, and then it can be long, but 5 wide is a good thing. The tiny planet will take up a 3x3 space. Alright. Alright, I think we're good. Okay, this is where we're gonna put it. So let's jump over to the test world where I have started crafting the flint maker. And I need to review what I did so that I can do it again in the real world. So the flint maker is right here. No? It's over here. There we go. There it is. Okay, so this is the force relay setup. It's got a bore lens on the bottom and a potency lens on there. That is so that potency allows me to break 8 blocks instead of just 6. On top of a mana spreader into a force relay. That force relay is tied to the tiny planet. And then we've got the Ren and Carpus on top. I don't believe it has to be on top, but it works well because the open crate will drop on top of the Ren and Carpus. And then I have the Hopper Hawk on a long delay. That's what the mycelium is. Picking up the flint and dropping the gravel into the red string container that is tied to the open crate, which is interesting because now that I'm looking at this, I knew I couldn't do this thing for the Rune of Earth. I couldn't tie it directly into that because it didn't recognize it. I wonder... You cannot dupe flint. I'm pretty certain you can't dupe flint. No. Uses for flint. Nope, you can convert. This is what we're going to be doing, is flint into gunpowder. You can you do gravel? I can't remember. Yes, you can dupe gravel. So this is how we're gonna get the gravel. And then we have to do this setup to get the flint. And then we have to do the flint into gunpowder. So we'll dupe gravel. So I suppose that should be where we start. All right, let me, time set day. Let me take a picture of this. And then go back. That way I can bring up the picture if I need to and refer to it when we get to that step. So the first step we should be doing is duping gravel, because I'm pretty certain I don't have a lot of gravel. So that is actually step one to getting gunpowder. Now, if you are playing along and you are playing Floramancer and you have World Gen, or instead of playing the Skyblock, there are creeper spawners. You could also do the vanilla style creeper spawner, which is a drop trap. I'm not going to do either of those methods. But there are creeper spawners. You can find out where they are when you read the what's new information. They're in certain biomes. They are rare, so keep that in mind. There, see, my water's gone. I disconnected, reconnected, and now I'm out of water. I have no clue why it does that. Hi, Sansu. Nice to see you. Alright. And then I need to rebind this. I don't know what the occasions of it happening. I haven't tested. But it is interesting to notice that I had it running and then I left, and when I came back the water was gone. I don't know. Anyway, let us go up here. How are we on gravel? Count gravel. We have 585. I still think we should set up one of these. It'll look exactly like this one for coal, but it will be for gravel. So we need to make a conjuration catalyst. We need to make all those parts. Okay. What do we need for conjuration? I think the conjuration catalyst needs the alchemy catalyst in it. Yes. So we need to make one of these first. Do we have blaze rods? Yup, I have blaze rods. A mana pearl. Mana rock. Not mana rock, living rock. Gold. 2 gold ingots. Being taught. Okay. Let's do this. I'll need 2. And then what do we need for this? We need pixie dust and 3 elementium. 1 pixie dust, 3 elementium. Conjuration catalyst. I don't have any droppers in here. We need to get a dropper. And we need a funnel, corporeal spark, comparator, couple of repeaters, well, at least 1 torch, some redstone. We need a spark, a mana pool, and a dominant augment. Oh, look, dropper. Hey. Item frame. We need a piece of gravel. Alright, let's see here. Let's get this started. Number 1. You could go here with that on it and the gravel. And then we're going to do Conjuration Catalyst, Mana Pool, Spark, Dominant. Alright, so it should start filling up from down here. And then we need a crate, a hopper. Do we have any of that? Making sure I don't already have one made. Crafty crate. I need 5 iron ingots. And then I know I have a chest in here still, right? Nope, used them all up. Okay. Hopper, open crate, funnel, with another item frame and another piece of gravel. Okay. And then we need to clear this out a bit. And you. All right, Corporeous Spark. All right, so that's all ready. And now we just have to do the redstone, right? All right, so let's get that wired up. You need to be there, into you. And since these are pretty much matching setup, since they both use Conjuration Catalyst, let's do that and then pop these middle ones out. And you put redstone on top of there. So let's do that. If I can. There we go. And then we need a repeater going into this block. Set it 4 ticks if I can get there. 4 redstone. Woohoo! Alright, that should have connected everything, right? Yep. And now all we need is a clock. I'm just making sure, I'm looking here to make sure everything looks correct. And that'll pick up the extra gravel. Okay. How can I get up there? And I think I got up here in the wrong spot. No, I can do it right there. There we go. That should make a bunch of gravel and start filling this up. But what we're going to do, so that we don't consume a ton of our mana, is actually grab some of the gravel we already have and fill up the dropper. So, yeah. But this will be still accessible for the Flint machine in order to create Flint. So that step is done. We have gravel. Now we need to take the gravel and turn it into Flint. So we're gonna go back down where we were, but we're gonna make a few things. I know I don't have a tiny planet made, so I need one of those. And I know I need a Ranon Carpus. I might have one in here. No. And these are Petite Hopper Hawks. I don't want to use those. So we need to make a Ranon Carpus and a Hopper Hawk. Let's put the redstone in here. Right click to add. I like that feature. We need more of that kind of feature. Okay. What do we need for a tiny planet? Tiny planet needs living rock and stone and a mana pearl. Let's grab some stone. So we need this one first, which is the bauble, and then it needs to be surrounded by stone. Okay. To be the in-world block. So there's the tiny planet. We need the Hopper Hawk. Alright, air. We need to make 2 of these because the Ranon Carpus will need it as well. And then got those, and then for the Ranon Carpus. Ooh, we can request a Rune of Earth even now that they're in our system there. Woohoo! But we also need a Rune of Air. And I don't have those auto crafting yet. And the fun part, I need seeds. That's not what I wanted. 2 seeds. Alright. Let's make these flowers. It'll be nice when I have these on autocraft someday too. Alright. You. And then more water, and there we go. And we're gonna make these floating, which I think I have some in here, don't I? I thought I made a batch. I did. Alright, so floating Hopper Hawk, Ranon Carpus. I grabbed an extra petal, so let's chuck you in there. Red string container. Are those what those? Those look like comparators. We might need to make a red string container. Because that's the no, those are what we have in there, right? No. Okay, so we do need to make a red string container, which means we need to make some red string. Okay. One of you, which we'll just grab what I've got. What else? Pixie dust, string, blocks of redstone. Do I have blocks of redstone in there? Oh, because I was craft. I have my manufactory halo on, and it was auto crafting it. Alright, so we have that, and we need... Let's grab 4 spruce logs. Spruce logs isn't what it's called, is it? Spruce wood. And yeah, I know I could have grabbed it, but I need to learn to I need to learn how to do this. There we go. And no. There we go. That into those. Now we have a couple of those, and we have corporea funnels in here. Yes, and sparks, a mana pool. We're good there. Oh, we need to make a force relay. Let's see, do we have a plain piston? We do, so we can make the force relay. Oh, we need to make the mana pylon for the setup. So let's do the force relay. I can't remember how to do a mana pylon. Oh, and then of course we need the spreader. Oh, maybe it's not called mana pylon. What is it? This. Prism! Haha! So I need to make a spectral platform. Glass. Do I have the different parts of Dream? I have one. Boy, do I have a lot of cobblestone in my inventory. Let's get rid of that. And then we need to grab what we need for the spectral platform. 1 pattern framed and 2 framed. And then we need 2 regular. I've got 1 framed, so we need 2 framed. I think those require planks to make. Let's check. Yes. And then the other one. Yes. So we'll grab the planks. We need to do this and this. And then what else is in this? Pixie dust. So we've got the spectral platform. We need the glass and the prismarine. Alright. Got the prismarine. Are you still working? Nope, the water disappeared again. I give up on you for now. It's a real head scratcher, folks. Is it glass or glass panes? It's glass. 6 glass. Alright. We have a mana prism. Get rid of you. We need a pulse mana spreader. We're gonna need an hourglass. I already have a bore lens, but we need to make a potency lens. What is a potency lens? Potency lens is fire. Okay, so we need... grab a fire. And then we need to do 1 glass pane. And then 4 mana steel ingots. Potency. We need to make this a pulse spreader. Alright, let's start assembling this before my inventory fills up even more. We don't need you anymore. I know I don't have all of the parts, but we can at least start. Alright. We don't need to access underneath this very far. I want to place, let's place it on living wood planks because that'll be pretty unique in this area. And we'll put it, no, we'll put it here. Alright, and then the tiny planet will go here. Which means we need to clear out this space a little bit more. I think that this Flint setup was something that I saw somebody else do, so I can't take credit for creating it, but it works, so yeah. Floating Renin Carpus here. We need the open crate, so we'll need to make an open crate. Alright, and that needs to go... Nope, one up. Open crate there, so it can fall on top of it. So we're gonna need to clear out more space. And we'll go that way with the stuff. So let's see. We'll put you here with the pylon on top. And the bore lens will go on the mana spreader and the potency on the prism. And then the force lens on top of that. And you'll bind the force lens to the tiny planet. That was just with right clicks. If you shift right click this, it will break the force relay and you'll have to pick it up. That's how you pick them up. Because if you just break it any other way, it disappears. You lose it. Alright, so we've got that. We'll go this way a bit further. To set up where the Hopper Hawk is going to be picking stuff up and dropping stuff off. We'll put the red string container here. No. There we go. Yay. And the Hopper Hawk will go under it. Here. And we'll have a actually, I think I might want to set it back one more. No, we're fine there. I need a chest to put for the Flint to go into. We're going to need to set up an on-off. We're going to need to turn this just like we do with the crafting upstairs. We're going to need to use a comparator to detect how much is in the chest and disable dropping any more gravel on the Renin Carpus, which means I will need to, let's see, if we make how are we going to make sure we don't have a ton of gravel just dropping on here? Hi, Nuggets! All right, so let me bring up my image real quickly. So yeah, we need a chest for the flint. That Ranuncarpus needs to go up one further. Or I suppose I could put it elsewhere. What's the range? That's a decent range even without a mana pool, and it's gonna have a mana pool. So let's move this. Let's put it put the Ranuncarpus here, and we're going to put a piece of living wood planks. Yeah, this is the wall of the spider spawner, so we're fine. Put that there. That has enough range to reach all of these blocks, which we could actually put in the... No, we can't, because we're on top of the farm. So we can put it down in the floor, and what I've been saying this whole time. Okay. So then we got that, and the crate. Good. Let's see. We put the hopper hawk here and the red string container there, and we'll need to put a frame on here for gravel. Do we have any nearby? Whoop, pretty sure I saw some over here somewhere. There we go. I need you. Okay, now to get back without hurting myself. Okay, so this red string container, of course, is going to want only gravel, and I put you up higher. I'm just trying to figure out how to turn the farm on and off. I'll put you there. And then the chest right here, which we need to make. Or maybe not even a chest, but we could do a red string container pointing that way. Let's see if I can... Boop, do that. And that one's going to need another one of these, and it's going to need flint. Whoops. Alright, put flint in there. And then we'll put a chest over here somewhere where we'll set up the on-off thing for it. Alright. So we will need to get gravel from the Corporea network, drop it near this hopper hawk so that it can place it in this sector, in this thing that will place it here. But we need to make sure that it doesn't request more gravel than it can use. So I'm wondering if it'll just be a slow clock and I will have it like... I don't know now that I'm thinking about it. Let's get you and you. And I'm probably going to need to get mana over here because I don't think there's mana. I think there's mana close because it's like there, but we need to get it down here. So I still need to get mana here for the mana spreader. Do I have a dominant spark? That. Yeah, it's nowhere near. We're gonna have to get mana over here, so that's fine. Let's see. Hi, Pops. What if it puts the gravel in a chest and slowly feeds the random carpus, and then it only requests more if the chest is empty? Fantastic idea. Let me write that down. Yes, that will work. Let's figure it out. Me and my redstone skills. We all know how great those are, right? So we need to make some chests. I am just going to use plain old vanilla chests. So let's just steal some wood. Oh, that was... I want that wood, but that was unfun. The opposite of fun is unfun. There we go. Compare it on the chest and you may... yeah. Okay, whoops. Make some chests. We might as well do 6, because who knows. So we need 1 over here somewhere. Let's line it up and have it right there. Alright, so that one is paired right here, and that's paired there. So those are paired now. The only thing that should go in here is Flint. And the setup that we'll need to feed the Hopper Hawk. Let's check on what the range is of you. Are you gonna reach? Yeah, I think so. It'll have manas, which will double its distance anyway, but it looks like we'll be fine. All right, so we need to actually set up a system back here to do the request for gravel. So let's clear this out a little bit. Hey, stop it. Quit doing your job. Okay. So I think I'm going to want right here to be where I pick up the gravel, or where I deliver the gravel. We're going to need another open crate. here. And then we need to set up the request. Can we put Corporea funnel directly on top of the crate? I've always used a hopper hawk.